welcome to the featured news for 5th July 2021. My name is Harsh Singh, and in this featured news, we cover the relationship, the intertwined relationship between COVID and MSMEs. Intertwined meaning the way they are attached to each other, just like threads attached in a fabric. COVID and MSMEs are very much related. Before that, we must understand what are micro, small, and medium industries, enterprises. We have a ministry by this name, and the basic definition of micro, small, and medium enterprises is through the amount of investment and the turnover, right? So micro, small, and medium, all the three kind of distinctions of the companies are put here, right? Firstly, these companies are specified in first schedule of Industrial Act 1951, and through this act, micro industries are one which have investment of 1 crore or less. That means they cannot invest more than 1 crore. If they invest more than 1 crore, then they will be a part of the small industries. The definition says that micro industries are the one where investment in machineries and plants has to be maximum 1 crore. Right? If the investment is between 1 crore and 10 crore, they become a small industry. And if the investment is beyond 10 crore and less than 50 crore, then it becomes a small, and after that medium industry, right? So this is the classification. The classification also says that the turnover limit is also there, right? So turnover means the revenue, that means the total amount of production services they have provided. That cannot exceed 5 crore for micro industry, it cannot exceed 50 crore for small industry, and it cannot exceed 250 crore for a medium industry, right? So these are the two ways one can define MSMEs, right? Now, why are they important? Why are they called the backbone of Indian economy? The important reason right here in front of you. Now see, it says 63 million of MSMEs exist in India today. 63 million means 6 crore. Out of the population of around 130 crores, we have 6 crore industries itself. So this is a huge population. This is one reason. See, MSMEs also have got a huge contribution in terms of employment in India. Now they employ more than 11 crore people. 11 crore people. This is almost 1/3 the size of America, USA, right? Not only that, they contribute immensely to the GDP, to the production of country, and lot of export, export of products, export of textile, garment, leather, goods, services. A lot of things are done through MSMEs as well. So as much as 30% contribution in GDP and almost 50% exports of India are a contribution through MSMEs. These sectors with this meager amount of investment and less amount of participation through production, right? So these are MSMEs, but yet they're very important because they employ a lot of persons from rural India. Rural India is one. Second, vulnerable sections like the tribes, like the lower caste people, other backward class and scheduled caste, and women. So this is the major contribution. Their employment is very impactful through these 3-4 communities, and that is why they're very important for social development of the country. This is why we must study how COVID has impacted them and how we can actually help go beyond this impact, right? So let us know how COVID has impacted this whole MSME sector. First of all, it has had disproportionate impact. Why disproportionate? Because most of the industries which were impacted, they have started to recover fast, but this particular sector has not recovered as much. There is a very simple and clear data saying that this MSME sector production sales fell by 47%. However, growth has been only 2%, whereas in case of the other important sectors, there has been a 43% contraction for large companies, but they have grown as much as 8%. They have recovered faster. Now, that means the MSMEs have not recovered as fast. So this is a very, very important concern after COVID impact, right? Then reduced operation capacity. See, once there is a lockdown, when the whole country stops, then a lot of production and supply stops. If one of the segments of the chain is not working well, the whole segment will not work. And this is what is happening here. Operation capacity has reduced. Very simple. If suppose supply of semiconductor chips, that is falling short, then how will we be able to create a gadget out of it? How will be able to create a phone out of it? How will be able to have the marketing of phone and sales of phone, right? Very simple. So therefore there is a reduced operation capacity specific to MSMEs now because of this. And people have had bigger, larger capacity. Consumer capacity, has it increased or decreased? Of course it has decreased now after COVID impact. People have had more spendings on health. They are trying to save money. Many are out of job, and therefore since the consumer behavior is also not very conducive, therefore the brunt is being borne majorly by these MSMEs as well. Credit vulnerability. See, now since sales are not happening, profit is not there, and therefore even banks are very skeptical of spending, of giving MSMEs loan. Right? So these are the important issues they are facing. Right? Not only that, since many MSMEs are not registered with the government, it is very tough for the government to provide them relief through credit, tax credit measures, through important market interventions for long-term loan repayment. They are not available to these MSMEs, right? They're available to the bigger companies, and that is why they have had faster recovery, and these people are suffering. So MSME is an important sector for employment, especially for vulnerable classes, especially for rural India, also for women, right? So therefore this focus has to be there, and that is why this article becomes very important from UPSC perspective, right? So what has the government and RBI done? They're trying to register the MSMEs. They're trying to ensure that special liquidity is given especially to MSMEs, right? They are ensuring that there is a better credit mechanism to MSMEs. Now, this is what is going to work. Only wishing well will not work. Providing them finances, providing them money to ensure their rehabilitation and restarting is going to work, right? So what are the steps? So first is we have to give them finance. There has to be a digital transformation. See, now this world, the fourth generation industrial reform is going to be a huge reform in the field of digital sector. Everything, most of the things will become digitally sold, digitally created, and digitally even marketed, right? So this is where MSMEs have to be empowered, and right now they are not in that zone. So therefore digital transformation will lead access to technology, access to credit, access to capacity building, right? Training, right? So all these components are important components of digital transformation, right? They will also be able to access market through this, through digital means, right? Just like the other companies in service sector and manufacturing sector are able to do, even MSMEs will be able to do. But this is an initiative of the present generation. This has to be done immediately to revive the MSMEs as soon as possible, right? And this is how they will be able to have access to the intelligent tools, right? Artificial intelligence tools. Why only big companies should have the data management? Why only they should be able to have access to the data which can be used for selling items? Even MSMEs should have that. So this intelligent tool can be adopted only through digital mechanisms, right? So these are important measures you can put down in your answer. All is required is for you to note down these important keywords that we have just spoken, right? And also reform supply chain. How do we reform supply chain? Now, if we have important raw material, if we have a good supply chain in the whole process, we will have labor force also. We will generate the demand also in the market, but important ingredients are necessary requirement for it. So this is how we have to proceed in terms of reviving the MSME sector, right? So here are some mechanisms, some measures given, right, which we have already discussed. One important of them is about contractual disputes. These disputes have to be resolved sooner than later, because only when these disputes get resolved, a lot of credit can flow into them. The machineries and the industry can be back into action, and they will generate employment and revenue again, right? So COVID has actually been a watershed moment. It has been a decider moment which way India will go, right? And India needs to provide finance and non-farm jobs. See, a lot of people will switch from farm sector to non-farm sector. Will they directly get to white collar jobs? No. They will first of all, what is a white collar job? White collar job is the one in which people go to office and wear plain simple clothes, and they are in a more refined job. What is a blue collar job? So blue collar job is the one where people go to industries and work as factory worker, laborer, etc. Right? So people from farm sector will firstly hop onto the blue collar job, for example factory worker, laborer, etc. And this is where the jobs have to be created. Which sector is that? Yes, it is MSME sector. And therefore, since youth is there, we have to create jobs. Even COVID impacted this sector. So therefore, we need a renewed focus on this sector, especially, right? Now, after having understood the impact, the definition of MSME, the impact of MSME, and how we can reform, you have to attempt this question. You have to attempt this question. It says, analyze the impact of COVID on MSMEs. Now we very well know that, right? And suggest ways to revive the MSME sector. Okay, very good. Thank you.